If there were 3 words that you would use to describe your experience here, what would those 3 words be?
Impactful, delightful, challenging.
I would say healing, growth, and just magical.
Right? And so my initial thoughts is like, how am I going to get this horse to do anything? And so really, as we go through and we talk and we teach and we learn, you realize, some of the leadership traits that I use for humans obviously apply to horses, and same stuff. Some of the stuff that I applied with the horses apply to humans. Who knew? And so what I found myself is things that I thought I was effective with in terms of my leadership style, not so much. Right? So you apply it to a horse, it didn't work. It's like, dang it. And then you learn again. What's a new leadership style? What's a new technique? What's a different way of trying that same thing to get it done? Right? We want to be effective. And so really, it was amazing to me to really get that real-time feedback, honest. Again, it's marrying. The horse is literally marrying everything you're telling them, right or wrong. And you can see right there real time. Man, my leadership doesn't work in this particular horse. I got to change her up. Like, dang it, how am I going to do X, Y, Z? Let's change her up. In the real world, you don't get that. But here, you get a real environment where you can play it out. You can try it out, test it out, see if it works. If it doesn't work, try something else. And you realize now, man, I can take that back because I got a person just like you at home. You can figure out how to work it now. You've got real skills that you can apply. So,
I would definitely say, please take the time, invest your time and money, and do it, because you can apply that to any part of your life. 1, and 2, I learned so much about myself. So I think in your journey and your growth, when you see yourself reflected, in a horse, you learn so much I learned so much about me and part of myself that I probably wasn't ready to look into it. And so that connection, and it's like, wow, that's really me, and realizing what I need. And so that personal growth and just the healing environment, is just holistic, all around experience, just not about the horses, but about the horse. The sleep, I slept better than I have in a long time.
True.
Bringing my energy, centering myself, where that connection with myself, I think that was very valuable too. And just, sharing that experience with my husband too, our relationship, and seeing each other in the horses, and learning more tools in our relationship. So great for marriage too. In all aspects of your life, I believe that it will help you. So I definitely say it's unique, amazing experience, and like no other. I haven't been to any training where I feel definitely worth my time.
So definitely go. In terms of what you'll do, rather be a surprise, but you should definitely go. You're clearly going to learn more about yourself than you ever will about horses. And so if anyone ever tells you this is a horse thing, I promise you it's not. Instead, what you're going to find is you're going to learn a lot about you internally and then how you lead. And so I would encourage you, if you have any aspiration to continue to grow as a leader, if you ever spend any money on personal development and growth, you need to invest in yourself and really participate in this type of program. Because I tell you, at the end of it, you will come out transformed. You have a completely different perspective of yourself and insight into how you do just the nuts and bolts of leadership. I promise you. So I would encourage anyone to do it.